Matthew McConaughey really opened up about a pretty unexpected secret that's helped his marriage, downsizing the bed.
Yeah, that's right. He mentioned that switching from a king size to a queen size bed actually brought him and his wife closer, right?
Exactly. It's like he found that less space equals more intimacy, you know? He even joked about being sprawled out too far in a king bed and ending up on opposite ends.
I remember he said something like waking up and realizing his wife was a football field away. That's pretty hilarious, but also kind of insightful.
Right. And it's interesting because he explained how, when you have kids, sometimes those larger beds just aren't practical. He pointed out that the extra space sometimes gets taken over by the kids.
Yeah, exactly. When all three kids are diving in, a king bed might be fine for a while. But as they grow, that space gets too, chaotic.
True, and then there's that whole side-by-side dynamic. Imagine trying to squeeze together in a bed that's ironically too big. You'd be doing a nightly dance just to cover up.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like there's an unspoken rule that a confined space forces you both to get close. But don't you think sometimes a little bit of space can actually be good for personal comfort?
Well, that's where Matthew kind of challenges the usual idea of bigger is better. He argued that, for a marriage, you actually gain more by being, physically closer. His personal experience really backs that up.
I get that. But don't you think that in some cases, too little space might lead to unnecessary squabbling? Sometimes, having a bit of personal space makes for a healthier dynamic?
That's a fair point, but he also touched on something else, like how they deal with their arguments. Remember his tip about, fetching something sweet to calm things down? It's like a small gesture that diffuses tension immediately.
Yeah, I really like that part. It's almost like a mini peace treaty, chocolate or ice cream playing the role of a mediator.
Exactly. It's quirky but practical. Downsizing the bed isn't just about personal space. It's almost like a metaphor for making less room for problems to grow. It's about intentionally creating closeness.
For sure. And I think that also speaks to the idea of, embracing simplicity in your relationship. So many of us tend to think that more space, more things, always means better, right?
Yeah, it's like he's saying, hey, sometimes it's the little things, literally a smaller bed, that deliver huge benefits. I mean, who would have thought that a queen bed could be the secret ingredient in keeping a marriage tight?
It's pretty refreshing to hear a celebrity talk about relationship hacks in such a, relatable way.
Absolutely. And his experiences, like dealing with sleeping arrangements when the kids were sharing the bed, really put things into perspective.
Yeah,
It's not about luxury. It's about what actually works in life.
I agree. It challenges the norm. Sometimes downsizing isn't a loss but a win.
Exactly. It's a fun and unexpected take on intimacy and practicality. I guess sometimes less really is more.
Right? Thanks for walking me through that. It's a neat reminder that small changes can have a big impact on a relationship.